help you today. May the goddess go with you.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye?
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Ghosts? And what can I do for you? I do like a customer who knows what he wants. Thank you. That's the best I can do. I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital. Thank you. I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital. And what can I do for you? An excellent choice. I'll be here if you need me.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood.
And we're next.
Four left for morning. Goddess.
I can't do it. I can't. But you can.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
2 soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors. You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family!
Only Paul.
I'm sorry, darling. Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
You assume you have a plan?
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Ready, go? Faster!
No need to ride from here.
Let's go.
Fine how.
Good girl.
Faster!
Clive, look.
I see them. With me!
Should I try?
Save your strength. Farewell. Soil and stone.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Do you have any fresh water?
Now I just need to see about getting the word out. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less.
What it?
Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part
Mm.
for 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
Yeah, I tried eating that
So I've
donut.
heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they've finished for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Has this wine turned? Or is it my stomach?
Oh, damn.
Tastes better if you don't know. Who needs a porter when there's nothing left to go?
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter.
That's me. The
Please, a piece of fruit.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you? Can't we both do?
You'll buy something, won't you?
Please. raised the price.
I showed you my card. What do you want from me?
I'm looking for Bolek.
What?
All done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Do you have any fresh water?
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic. Right.
If I'd have known, I would have sold the...
Look, never.
Oh shit.
What's happened? Pardon me, but would you have that well-notched steel and impressive physique? And well,
My arms are yours. But where...
along the quick.
Wait. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed. This is no time to ride. What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
When are they gonna let us through?
Ambrosia won't help me here. Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if no one's good for
Are you hurt?
Happily not. Colossal vessels. Though we ourselves come.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Yeah!
Good girl. Not again. All right then. Who's first? You're finished. You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches. As Moss tell in the last on.
Still in one piece?
It would seem so. Once more, I am in your debt. And once more, he could, alas, not your life, and
That's
I...
fun.
And so ends a delightful day.
cooperate with me.
Wait, what?
It might be different this time. That's not
What's not fair is your sister's just as much a screw up as me, yet you have no problem giving her money.
Molly works for us, and she has come a long way. She's learned from her mistakes.
So I make a couple of questionable choices, and that's all you and Alex can see in me?
No, that's not true. We just want what's best for you.
Is that my niece?
Yes. When I know you're hurting right now. Right now, you need help. No, that's not possible. Grace can't handle any more nightmares. Your standards go down. You took responsibility even though that Grace was dealing.
I see you've been of some assistance. I was now.
Any idea where his...
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
What do you want?
Just... Which... Straight home now. No. Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
Well, we should address.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard fight.
I take it...
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems or anything they couldn't eat.
I'm impressed.
Oh, no.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia. To the stables, girl.
When are they gonna let us through?
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Would that we had anything.
All right. Don't worry, that's not.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Locking systems, keep me inside.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Why you went and got the stairs out and left him?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
As if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalamil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard. Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Okay. Yep. You ain't got long on YouTube.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Then let us band together and show these brutes that Dalimil is not to be trifled with.
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would have...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy some. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
It is.
And far humble.
All right, if it will help. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clark.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. But with time, They may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert.
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. Mistakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that
I thought...
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours. Finished.
They mean to overwhelm us.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
The plan...
Calm now, Victor. Why...
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And
What?
what do you think, Clive? Now,
We're...
do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place...
You are mistaken.
Where take my...
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding...
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. They were...
Martha! Trouble! They're scouting... Ah!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them.
Moi. How do? There you go. That all, is it? Mad dogs. A lot of them.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But I did so...
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes... Oh.
Behind you!
We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try.
The live stream's about to start.
Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Is anyone hurt?
I see you're all...
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't the moment my man...
Mad dogs. The lot of them. They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
It's over. Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we? Do you see any more?
No.
But
What did you find out there?
Well,
it's not the... What?
So, what was so urgent? She was going to tell me something about Beth, and we had made plans to meet. And now she's dead. You think the Hardys had something to do with it? Coincidence?
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. I am Oscar. Oh. Well, yes. If it please you,
But I... And
you are... It's there...
But a squire...
That you were a squire.
I would...
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go.
Have enough to argue.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Let's stock up one.
Is that all?
What's Ffxvi, dear? Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it. Anything else?